Imagine this. An army trapped under the blazing sun, outnumbered and surrounded, their water supply cut off, while a brilliant commander prepares to reclaim one of the holiest cities in the world. This was Salahuddin Ayyubi's masterpiece at the siege of Jerusalem. But how did he achieve this victory? Let's unravel the story. Salahuddin Ayyubi, known in the West as Saladin, was not just a military leader but a visionary unifier. His conquest of Jerusalem in 1187 wasn't just a battle, it was a defining moment in history, showcasing both strategy and compassion. Today we'll explore how he turned the tide of the Crusades and left a legacy that still resonates. Jerusalem in the late 12th century was a fortress of Crusader power. For nearly 90 years, it stood as a symbol of Christian domination in the Middle East. The Crusaders controlled not just the city, but the surrounding regions, supported by knights and armies from Europe. For Salah al-Din, reclaiming Jerusalem wasn't just about military might. It was a spiritual duty and a test of leadership. But there was one major challenge. The Muslim world was fragmented. Rival dynasties and internal conflicts weakened any chance of uniting against the Crusaders. To achieve his goal, Salah al-Din needed to do the impossible. Unite the Muslim forces, weaken the Crusader strongholds, and prepare for a final decisive battle. Could he rise to the challenge? The turning point came at the Battle of Hatin in July 1187. Salah al-Din lured the Crusader forces into the dry, arid plains of Tiberias, far from any water sources. His army strategically cut off their access to water, leaving the Crusaders weakened and desperate. When the time was right, he struck with precision, annihilating their forces and capturing key leaders, including King Guy of Jerusalem. This victory was monumental. It broke the Crusaders' stronghold and opened the path to Jerusalem. By September, Salah al-Din's forces laid siege to the city. But here's what set Salah al-Din apart. Even as his forces surrounded Jerusalem, he sent envoys offering peaceful terms of surrender. He promised the city's inhabitants safety if they handed over control. His goal wasn't just conquest, it was justice and compassion. On October 2nd, 1187, after weeks of relentless siege, the Crusaders in Jerusalem surrendered. This could have been a moment of vengeance. After all, in 1099, the Crusaders had massacred Muslims and Jews when they first captured the city. But Salah al-Din chose a different path. He allowed the Christian inhabitants to leave the city unharmed, demanding only a modest ransom for their freedom. For those who couldn't pay, he set them free anyway. Compare this to the brutal conquests of the past. It's no wonder that even his enemies admired him. Masjid al-Aqsa was restored as a Muslim holy site, while Christian religious landmarks like the Church of the Holy Sepulchre were left untouched. This wasn't just a military victory, it was a moment of moral triumph. The siege of Jerusalem wasn't just a battle, it was a statement of unity, strategy and compassion. Salah al-Din's actions left a lasting legacy, reshaping the Crusades and forging a reputation as one of history's most just and respected leaders. His conquest remains a powerful reminder of the balance between strength and mercy. What surprised you most about Salah al-Din's conquest of Jerusalem? Was it his military strategy or his act of mercy? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to check out my other videos on historical figures who shaped the world. Subscribe now and join me on more journeys through history.